जय श्री श्री गुरु गौरांग गंधर्विका गिरिधारी जीव की जय। जय श्री श्री गुरु गौरांग श्री श्री राधा मदन मोहन पंचतत्मक श्री गौर हरि की जय। जय श्री श्री गुरु गौरांग श्री श्री राधा नयननाथ जीव की जय। जय श्री गौर नित्यानंद प्रभु की जय। जय श्री जगन्नाथ देव की जय। जय नित्यलीला परिष्टोम विष्णुपाद परमहंसाष्टतर सचिशिला भक्ति वल्लभ तीर्थ गोसाई महाराज की जय। जय नित्यलीला परिष्टोम विष्णुपाद परमहंसाष्टतर सचिशिला भक्ति दैत माधव गोसाई महाराज की जय। जय नित्यलीला परिष्टोम विष्णुपाद परमहंसाष्टतर सचिशिला भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोसाई प्रभुपाद की जय। जय परमहंस शिला गौर किशोर दास बाबा जी महाराज की जय। जय शिला सच्चिदानंद भक्ति विनोद ठाकुर की जय। जय वैष्णव सार्वभौम शिला जगन्नाथ दास बाबा जी महाराज की जय। जय श्री रूपानुग गुरुवर की जय। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्री वासुदेव गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। जय श्री राधा कृष्ण गोपी गोवर्धन वृंदावन श्री राधा कुंद श्याम कुंदात्मक श्री ब्रजमंदिर की जय। जय श्री नवद्वीप धाम की जय। जय श्री पुरुषोत्तम धाम की जय। जय श्री बलदेव सुभद्रा जगन्नाथ श्री सुदर्शन चक्र जीव की जय। जय श्री वृंदा देवी तुलसी देवी की जय। जय सर्व विघ्न विनाशनकारी श्री नृसिंह देव की जय। जय श्री पुरुषोत्तम मास की जय। जय श्री पुरुषोत्तम व्रता की जय। जय व्रता पालनकारी भक्त वृंद की जय। जय अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। जय समागत भक्त वृंद की जय। जय श्री हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय। गौर परमानंदे हरि बोल। वंदे हम श्री गुरो श्रीयुता पदकमलं श्री गुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं तां सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्ण चैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगण ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्तवृंद श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्तवृंद श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्तवृंद श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्ण Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ramo Hare Ramo 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ramo 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ramo 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ramo 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 Hare Hare Hari Bol 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 Hari Bol. Today is very auspicious day because we are in very auspicious month. Full month, every day is auspicious day, transcendental. Even sun is Krishna now in this month. Yesterday we heard Bhaktivinoda Thakur explained Shastra is one and it is for the benefit of all. But because people are on different levels of qualification, some are attracted to Karma Kanda section, and gradually if they will follow, they should follow steadfastly, then they will transgress that and will enter into Bhakti Adhikar qualification. So, but you have to follow according to qualification. So those who are Karmakants, Smartas, they think this month is very impure. So they don't prescribe any pious activities in this month. But as we heard yesterday, this month, when he saw this, Purushottam month, when he saw that people are neglecting him, then he was depressed. Actually, it's she. Then she went to Narayan and submitted her sorrow. Then Narayan took her to Golok Vrindavan, to Krishna, and told him that this month she is very unhappy. Then Krishna blessed her and said, from today onwards, you will be also known as Purushottam. Like I am known as Purushottam, you will also be known as Purushottam month, and you will be the best month of all. All my powers I am giving to you. So, if anyone will observe you, his all karma will be destroyed. He will get all worldly enjoyments, and ultimately also he will come to me. He will achieve me. So those who are foolish, they will not do any pious activities, but those who are wise, they will worship me, they will chant, they will do all this. So, and also in this month, if by some mistake devotees, they will commit some offense, then they will be forgiven. So merciful. Then we also heard, just let me open. Yes, those who will not observe this month, then they will not get a scent of happiness, even in their dreams. This month is monarch of all other months, is most worshipable and adorable, and other months they will give temporary benefits, but this month will give transcendental devotion to Krishna. Then, many episodes from the Puranas are narrated in the context of the glories of Purushottam month. One such example is Draupadi. In her previous life, she was the daughter of Madan Rishi. Even after hearing of the glories of Purushottam month from Durvasa Rishi, she neglected to observe that month. As a result, she attained many sufferings in that life and became the wife of 5 husbands in her birth as Draupadi. During their exile, the Pandavas followed Sri Krishna's instructions to observe Purushottam's Vrata and thus crossed over all their sufferings. So it is in that Purana, Naradiya Puran. Some they wrote Padma Puran. In short, I will tell. If someone wants to read in all details, then I can give link in the comments below, or I will make new post. So there, in previous life, she was a Brahmani, the daughter of one sage, this Madan Rishi. Then, after some time, her mother died. And father was taking care of her, but because he was always doing bhajan, he was not interested and not making any arrangement for her marriage. Then, but she saw all other girls, eventually they got married and they had children like this, but she did not get, and she was unhappy. Then her father also left body, chanting Harinam, left body. So she was alone, then she was depressed. Then Durvasa Rishi came and she told him of her sorrow, that I am without any shelter, I have no father, I have no husband, I have no son, so I am suffering. Then Durvasa Rishi said, okay, there is one way you can be rescued from this miserable condition. Now, after a few months, the Purushottam month will come. It is very auspicious. If you will worship Krishna in this month, this very auspicious month, then all your miseries will be removed, all your desires will be fulfilled. But she said, no, I don't believe this. How you can say like this? This month is called Malamas. It is impure, impious, and no one should do any pious activities in this month. I don't believe. Then Durvasa Rishi, he was angry, but he did not curse her. He said, because your father was my friend, so I will not curse you, but you will regret your words, what you are saying against Purushottam month, you will regret in future. Then Krishna explained, he was explaining to Yudhishthir Maharaj, or maybe Narad, I forgot. So then Krishna said in next life, she had to suffer that embarrassment in Dushashan wanted to strip her naked in the assembly of all kings. Then Krishna said, but luckily she took my shelter, then I rescued her there. But this was the result. And another was when Durvasa Rishi went, then she was still desiring husband, then she was worshipping Shiva, because she knew Shiva is quickly pleased, Ashutosh Dev. So then she was worshipping, then Shiva appeared and said, what do you want? And then, because she was so long time, she was wanting this, so she said, I want husband, I want husband, I want husband, I want husband, I want husband. 5 times she said. Then Shiva said, okay, since you said it 5 times, you will get 5 husbands. Then she said, no, I don't want 5 husbands. That is shameful. You please retract your this boon. Then he said, no, I said. Now it is not possible to take back the word. And also because that was not good. Durvasa Rishi, he's one partial manifestation. He's coming out of me. And you did not follow his instruction, his advice. So that was not good. So you will get 5 husbands. Then she, soon after that, she left body. The next life, she was daughter of Draupada king, became Draupadi and got married to 5 Pandavas. But that was also her fortune because they are devotees. So when they were in exile, that time Krishna told them, you should all follow Purushottam month. Then they followed, then they completed that exile and everything was then okay. So it is not good to neglect Purushottam month. You should worship, then everything will be good. So there it is said, Evam sarveshu tirteshu brahmantah pandunandana Purushottama masadya vratam cherur vidhanataha Tadante rajyam atulam avapur gata kantakam Purne Chaturdasya Varshe Shri Krishna Kripaya Mune. O Muni, during the period of their exile, the Pandavas traveled throughout all the holy places, and by the mercy of Shri Krishna, they observed Shri Purushottam Vrata with all rules and regulations. As a result of this, they completed their 14 years of exile without any obstacles, and at the end attained an unparalleled kingdom. So it is good to observe Purushottam Vrata. Then Purushottam Mas, means Purushottam month, is glorified in the account of King Dridhadhanva's previous birth. This is also mentioned in that Purana, but it is quite long story. We will see, maybe one day I can tell in short or we can read. So at Badrik Ashram, Narada heard the procedure of the Vrata from Narayan Rishi, which Valmiki Muni then related to King Dridhadhanva in answer to the king's questions. That is in that Purana. Just as the rules of Anik for Brahmanas are ascertained in Dharma Shastras, Anik means this Sandhya Vandana or chanting of mantras, morning puja, noon puja, evening puja, that Gayatri chanting, that is called Anik in Shastra or Sandhya Vandana, like that. Just as the rules of Anik for Brahmanas are ascertained in Dharma Shastras, similarly the obligatory activities for one observing Purushottam Vrata are also delineated beginning from the Brahma Muhurta hour. Brahma Muhurta means 1 hour 36 minutes before sunrise. Regarding the rules for bathing during Purushottam month, it is said, Samudra Ganadi Snanam Uttamam Parikirtitam Vapi Kupa Tara Geshu Madhyamam Katitam Buddhei Grihe Snatam Tu Samanyam Grihastasya Prakirtitam. There are 3 types of baths as declared by the wise. A bath in the rivers which meet the ocean is the topmost. A bath in lakes, ponds and wells is the second best. And a bath in one's home is an ordinary bath. Then, this is all Valmiki Muni is describing. But if you will read in that Purana, there is a lot he is telling. Here only briefly he is telling, because that is not so much important for devotees, those Parinishtita or Nirapeksha devotees, as Bhaktivinoda Thakur will explain later. This is for those who are more involved still in Varna Ashram Dharma, but following rules for the satisfaction of Krishna. That is Swanishta. They are following Varna Ashram Dharma and those practices which are for the satisfaction of Krishna. But Parinishtita, they are not following Varna Ashram Dharma. Purely they are doing Vaidhi Bhakti. Means direct service of Krishna. So here, but this article of Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, this was printed in Sajjan Toshani magazine. This magazine was like widely distributed. It was not meant only for devotee, but for all who come in touch. So that is why Bhaktivinoda Thakur is mentioning all these things also. For everyone, they can follow according to their level. So there it is written, for one who is observing Shri Purushottam Vrata, after taking bath, he should observe the following. Sa pavitrena hastena kuryat achamana kriyam. Achamya tilakam kuryat gopi chandan amrit snaya. Urdva pundram rijum saumyam dandakaram prakalpayet. Shanka chakradikam dharyam gopi chandan amrit snaya. After bathing, one should perform achaman with clean hands. One should then make a paste of gopi chandan clay and wear simple, beautiful, straight urdhva pundra, means upper going. Urdhva pundra tilak on his forehead and the marks of conch, disc and so on his body. These practices every devotee already is following, every initiated devotee. When they wake up, they take bath, then they will do this anik, they will apply tilak, they will do achaman and do mantra dhyan, everything they are already doing. So that is not meant for devotees, that is meant for those who are following that Varna Ashram Dharma Swanishtas. And our Gurudev also told, now we are following Purushottam Vrata. And then after this Purushottam will come, then we will stop. No, that is not the purpose. Purpose is you should continue this Vrata. Then one devotee asked, what is the meaning? Then Guru said, what is the purpose of Purushottam Vrata? To satisfy Krishna, to serve Krishna, because you are his eternal servant. So that purpose should continue throughout your life and even after. But this is what is meant here is for those who are Varna Ashramis and they hear, oh, this Purushottam, so we should worship Krishna, so they do. So it is like a Kadashi. At least this time you do, then gradually they can understand that this is always to be done. So, but this, every initiated devotee is anyway already doing this. So this is nothing new or nothing added to a devotee's life. This is for those who are Varnashramis. So Gopi Chandan, Tilak, and Urdhva Pundara means that which is going up, not this type, like vertical, no, not horizontal, but vertical. That means Urdhva Pundara. The worship of Shri Krishna is the obligatory activity of Purushottam. That is already also for devotees already there. This is meant for Valmiki Muni, speaking for general people. Purushottam masasya daivatam Purushottamaha tasmat sampujayat bhaktya shradaya Purushottamam. Valmiki said, O Drida Dhanva, this king, Purushottam Shri Krishna is the presiding deity of the Purushottam month. Therefore, being filled with Bhakti Shraddha, means faith in devotion, you should worship Purushottam Shri Krishna with 16 types of paraphernalia every day of this month. But devotee is already doing this every day of whole life, not only 1 month. As it is said, Shora Sho Pacharesh Cha Pujet Purushottamam. So here, because in Archan Bhakti, you will find you can offer 16 articles, you can offer 5 articles, that is minimum, 5. Ganda, Pushpa, Dhup, Deep and Naivedya. Means Dhup, Deep means incense, Deep means light, then Ganda means fragrance, then Pushpa flower, and Naivedya means offering, fruits or some bhoga for offering. Then you have 10 articles also, then you have 16 articles, you have 64 articles. So according to one's capacity, one will do. So here for Purushottam it is prescribed 16. But devotees in their house, they also, some are doing 5 articles daily, puja. The worship, then further, Valmiki is saying, the worship of the divine couple Shri Shri Radha Krishna is indeed obligatory in Purushottam Mass. Then here it is verse, Agacha Deva Devesha Shri Krishna Purushottama Radhaya Sohitas Chatra Grihana Pujana Mama. Means, O Purushottam Krishna, please come to my home. Along with Shri Radha, I wish to worship you. With these feelings, he should be invoked and invited. Then, about eating during Purushottam month. One can eat only Havishyano. Havishyano. That is like same as fasting. But what now it will be described what is Havishyana. Havishyanam chabunjita prayatah Purushottame Godhumah shalyah sarvah sita mugda yavastilaha kalaya kanguni vara vastukam hil mochika adrakam kala shakan chamulam kandancha karkatim ramba seindava samudre lavane dadi sarpishi payo nudrit sarancha panasamra haritaki pipali jir kanchaiva nagaram chaiva tintidi Kramukam lavali dhatri palanya gura maikshavam ataila pakam munyo havisham pravadanti cha havishya bojanam nrinam upavasa samvidu. Because different items, they have different effect on the mind, satya, raja, tamoguna, and even within sattvic there are different grades. So if one is doing some vrata, then he should reduce his eating so that body is more peaceful and not inclined to enjoy, so that he can do those devotional practices. So here it is mentioned what is in Havishyana can be used. Havishyana means like simple food. Wheat. Then a special variety of rice which is harvested after 5 months. Because unlike ordinary rice which is harvested in 2 months. Then split green gram. Mugda means mung dal, that when you peel and it is split. That is mung dal. Then barley, sesame, though sesame is mentioned here as a Havishyana, but devotees, because they are following according to Parinishtita rules, they are not taking sesame because during Kartik time also this is prohibited. Then green peas, that you can take, foxtail millet, then one type of shak, then spinach, the different types, then ginger, radish, muli you can take, tuber, cucumber, Himalayan rock salt, sea salt, curd, ghee, milk from which cream has not been extracted, that is not packaged milk. Then jackfruit, mango, myrobalan, that is haritaki, this Ayurvedic one. Indian long pepper, cumin seeds, jeera, powdered dried ginger, tamarind, imli, mulberry, custard apple, sitaphal. This is in India you can get. Indian gooseberry, amla, this is very sour. Sugar produced from sugarcane, not the sugar that is produced from sweet potato, that you cannot. Rock candy you can use, that is mishri, food vegetables not cooked in oil, atel paka, but here it means not in mustard oil, but cooked in clarified butter or ghee. You can cook in ghee and other oils, but not mustard. Not soya oil, only sunflower oil if it is pure, and that olive oil you can use, or ghee. So if one eats only Havishyana, this is like khichdi, you can make in different style with these ingredients. If you eat this Havishyana, similar to khichdi, then it is the same as you are fasting. It is considered as fasting. Then in Purana, there is some more list of items, what is prohibited. Then what one should not eat. All types of fish, meat, amisha. So you see, this is for general people, not for devotees. They are anyway not eating meat. But for those, at least during this month, they should not eat. Like for Ekadashi, at least on this day, you should not eat grain, so that they start somewhere. All types of fish, meat, amisha, it will be explained after. Honey, kula karkita fruit, mustard seeds, and all kinds of intoxicants are to be given up. Foods considered impure and not fit for consumption are dvidal. That is like split Bengal gram. That is chana dal. That means chickpea. You have two types, white or more bright one, and the black one. In Bengal, mostly that black one also they're using. So that is not to be eaten during Purushottam month. And the likes means other beans. That is not sesame oil, rice grains containing stones and particles of sand and other impurities. Wealth materials which are bhava dushta, kriya dushta, and shabda dushta. That will be explained later what is meant. Or I can now, otherwise we'll forget. Bhava dushta means any wealth or material offered with an ulterior motive. For example, let me feed some devotees with a feast so that I stop incurring losses in my business. Intention is He's doing outwardly good activity, but intention is bad, some other purpose. So this is bhava dushta. You should not take. Then kriya dushta, any fault incurred in the standard procedure process, that bhoga offered in the to the Lord prepared using high quality ingredients, but cooked in an unclean state of mind, or unclean pots, or processed, like in India sometimes soya beans, but anyway we are not eating during Purushottam. There is some procedure, there is some impurity there. Also for tapioca, some insects and like this. So that is processing is not so good. Shabda dosha means any fault arising by the medium of words. Example, some donation is offered, but the donor also claims that he has done a great favor by offering that donation. Like once it happened, some householders, they came to our mat and they came late, so there was no prasad left. Then they became angry. Why there is no prasad? We are making you survive. You cannot keep any prasad for us like this. You are living on our contribution. We are donating. Then our Gurudev explained that time he was still brahmachari. No, Supreme Lord is the maintainer. You are instrumental, but you cannot claim that you are the maintainer and without you all will die and like this. No, that is improper conception. That is why our Gurudev also did not allow to write donation box, because how you can donate to Supreme Lord? Supreme Lord already has everything. How you can contribute anything to him? How you can give everything to him? Even what you are giving to him, that is already his. You got it from him. It is not yours. Everything his owner. So that donation box is like ego. I'm giving. I am, without me nothing can happen. No, Gurudev always wrote seva patra, like box for seva. Like I am doing seva, not that I am donating, I am giving. I can serve only, that is impossible for Jiva. With the articles given by Krishna or his yes, so further, so these are prohibited. Wealth on materials, which are these three faults, they are prohibited. Then avoid food cooked by others. Parana. Here again, it does not mean like everyone has to cook for himself, because in mat, if you are staying there one devotee is cooking, or if you're in house like this, it means like from others, materialists, that you should not depend on others, or restaurants like this. One should not despise others, nor visit others' homes. Besides pilgrimage to holy places, one should not travel to distant lands or abroad. Should not travel during Purushottam month. Only if you go to holy place or to meet a sadhu, then that is proper. Refraining from blaspheming the demigods, the Vedas, the spiritual master, cows, those performing Purushottam Vrata, women, the king, saints, and great personalities in this month. So you see, this is actually already, for devotees, this is already prescribed. Amanina manadena. You should not, and women also, sometimes women, they are disrespected. That is not Vedic teaching. You should not criticize or belittle all this. So for devotees, this is already must be followed. Then just I will read what is this amisha, which is prohibited. Powders or churna prepared from parts of animal bodies. Then algae, that what is growing inside the sea, that alga that you should not eat. Among fruits, jambira, that is one type of lemon with a very sour taste. That is, you cannot take. Among grains, that is masur dal, that red dal. This is also already prohibited for devotees at the time of initiation. Like onion, garlic, this masurika dal, red dal, that is already prohibited. Any stale food should not be offered. Like cooked, like morning you cook and then evening you offer. That is not proper. Other than goat's milk, cow's milk or buffalo's milk, all other varieties of milk are considered amisha. Tiger milk and other. That is very powerful, tiger milk. All types of salts sold by a brahmana and salt produced from the earth. Cow products such as milk and clarified butter kept in a copper vessel. Water kept in an animal skin. And rice, grains or food prepared for oneself, not for offering to Supreme Lord, they are all amisha. You cannot eat. Food that has been prepared for oneself and not for the Lord is also considered amisha. So here, why not salt sold by Brahmin? Because Brahmin should not do salt business. That is not a business of Brahmin. Brahmin has to study Vedas, teach Vedas, take charity, like this. He should not do salt business. That is not proper. So he's doing Kriya Dushta. So that kind of salt you should not use. Salt is pure, means salt, nothing wrong. But if Brahmin is doing this business, then that is faulty. But what to do? How much it is practically possible? Then, forbidden conduct, substances and so on. One should not interact with a woman in her menstrual period. Those opposed to the principles of Vedic culture. So, that is mlecha. You should not interact with woman in her menstrual period, or those who are opposed to Vedic culture, they are mlechas. Most fallen patita, fallen brahmanas, those envious of the brahmanas, outcasts from Vedic culture. One should not consume food seen by these people, also food seen by crows, food cooked by those undergoing sutaka. That is, if someone died in family, then for some period they are impure. So during that time you should not eat food cooked by them. And food that has been cooked twice or is burnt. Onion, garlic, drumsticks, musta are also to be avoided. So this is already, for devotees, that is already from beginning. Mushrooms, carrots, bottle gourd, loki, naricha, a root called kemuka. Also you should not use during Purushottam month. Loki is also for Kartik is prohibited. All the items that one abstained from during Purushottam Mass can be consumed only after first offering them to a qualified Brahmana at the end of Purushottam month. Abstaining from sexual indulgence by maintaining complete celibacy, sleeping on the floor, eating on leaf plates, eating in the fourth prahar yam is appropriate during Purushottam month. That already I said yesterday, like fourth prahar, that is 8th part of the day, that is around sunset. Before that you cannot eat, only during sunset. But for devotees that is different, because we are only taking prasad all the time. So how much you need for your service and prasad, because we are following Nirapeksha standard or Parinishtate. This is for Varna Ashramis, Valmiki Muni. So tomorrow then we will hear further about rules and regulations of Purushottam month according to Valmiki, then also according to Acharjos and according to those who are pure devotees. Then yesterday we heard, because it is one rule it will come, that daily you have to hear Srimad Bhagavatam during Purushottam month. Yesterday we heard Brahma observed Krishna and he came to the conclusion that Krishna is not Supreme Lord. So then he also stole calves, and because that time Krishna was very small. When he's small, he's only grazing calves. Then when he grows up, then on Gopashtami day, Nanda Maharaj gives him this responsibility for grazing cows also. But that time there was Kaumara, Poganda, that period. So then Krishna was searching and he was crying. And then Brahma thought, how you are Supreme Lord? You don't know anything. Then Brahma smiled and he went to Brahmaloka. Then Krishna smiled. Then he expanded himself into same cowherd boys and same calves. And they all went home. And there was a difference. Before, those mothers of other boys, they had more affection for Krishna than for their own sons. But today, they felt same affection for their sons as for Krishna, and same bliss they got when they were caring for them. And cows also, they had other more young calves, but when these calves came, they had more affection for these calves, not for the youngest, as would be natural. So then even Brajavasis, they were surprised why this is happening now. Before we had more affection for Krishna, but now we are having for sons. Now we are in Maya. But they were getting that transcendental bliss. And for 1 year this was happening. Why? Because they actually had desire. They desired, if Krishna would be my son, then directly I could care for him and give breast milk and take care of him, everything can do. So Krishna fulfilled their desires. And cows also, they were thinking, yes, Krishna is taking our milk, but if he would be our calf, then we could directly give milk. He would suck from us. So Krishna fulfilled that desire for 1 year. And even Balaram was astonished. What is this? Why this is happening? He was also under Jogamaya. He could not understand. Then just before the completion of 1 year, Krishna, there Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur you will find in commentary, gradually he withdrew the Jogamaya in steps. That Balaram was, then he understood, oh, this is Krishna's Lila. He is doing this. And Krishna also told him, I came as cowherd boys and calves. He told him the whole story. Then Balaram understood. So Guru Balaram, he also can be bewildered by Yoga Maya. Like here, Brahma also bewildered, playing pastime, but Vyasadeva did not mention this because the gravity of the teaching will be lost. We have to understand, if even Brahma, the first created being and most intelligent, and he knows the four Vedas, he cannot recognize Krishna, the sweet form of Supreme Lord. He knows Aishwarya Bhagavan, Narayan, that is clear. But he could not understand Krishna in Vrindavan Dham and cowherd boys, he could not understand. So then what happened? Brahma, after one moment in Brahma Loka, he came to this world to check what is going on. So here already 1 year passed. Then Brahma saw they are all cowherd boys here and cows. Same. Oh, Krishna is very cunning. He came to know I kept them in Sumeru mountain and he brought them here. Then he went to Sumeru mountain and he saw, to his surprise, that they are sleeping there, cowherd boys and calves. Then he was surprised, how? I just saw them there. They were walking and here they are sleeping. How this is possible? Then again he went to Brajadham and he looked and he saw them there and they are speaking same thing, same color, everything, behavior, everything is same. Then he again went to Sumeru mountain and like this. He went few times here and there and he was puzzled. What is this? Then, because he has 4 heads, Brahma, with one head he was looking into Sumeru mountain and with another head he was looking in Brajadam. And he saw at the same time, here are and there they are. Then he was puzzled. Then he thought, oh, I have mystic power. I have my Maya. I can bewilder people. But only Supreme Lord can bewilder me. No one else. Only my master. Then he understood this Krishna is Supreme Lord. Then he went to Krishna and he saw suddenly that all these cowherd boys and calves, they took the form of 4-handed Narayan Murtis. And they were all coming out from Krishna, emanating from him. Then Brahma understood, oh, he is Supreme Lord. Then he took full shelter, he bowed down and was praying for forgiveness. Then again Krishna, those Vishnu Murtis, they disappeared and Krishna was standing there in his sweet form. But now Brahma could realize, and he was so much charmed by Krishna's form. Even this, why Krishna is keeping food in left hand, that is not Vedic. You cannot eat or touch with left hand, only right hand. But now he saw Krishna with this and so beautiful. So by Krishna's grace now he realized and Krishna blessed him. So now Brahma will speak his prayers to Krishna, and in this way we will get knowledge of Krishna Tattva, or that Bhagavan Supreme Lord in his sweet form. And he saw also Braja Dham is so beautiful, so charming. Before he thought this is no any opulence, no nothing. Like Vaikuntha is very opulent, palace, so many things. But now he saw Vrindavan very beautiful and Krishna very beautiful and Jamuna, everything, and he will praise, O Brajavasis. And so this Krishna made this pastime to give us this knowledge. So during Purushottam month, in our mat, though there is no rule which topic you have to hear from Bhagavatam, only it is mentioned you have to hear Bhagavatam, but this is by Valmiki Muni. But this is also already for devotees, this is natural. Every day they are hearing Bhagavatam. So which topic is not mentioned, but in our mat, we read these Brahma's prayers to Lord Krishna. Shri Brahma Uvach. This is 10th canto, 14th chapter. Shri Brahma Uvach. No midya te bra vapushet adit ambaraya gunjavatamsa paripicha lasan mukaya vanya sraje kavala vetra vishana venu lakshma shriya mridu pade pashu panga jaya. Lord Brahma said, My dear Lord, you are the only worshipable Lord, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and therefore I offer my humble obeisances and prayers just to please you. Before he did not accept Krishna is Supreme Lord. Now he's saying you are the only worshipable. O son of the king of the cowherds, your transcendental body is dark blue, Shyam, like a new cloud. That monsoon new cloud. It is not like we have. In India, if you go monsoon period, then you can see that cloud. It's black, dark. Your garment is brilliant like lightning, and the beauty of your face is enhanced by your gunja earrings and the peacock feather on your head. Wearing garlands of various forest flowers and leaves, and equipped with a herding stick, a buffalo horn, and a flute, you stand beautifully with a morsel of food in your hand, and in left hand Krishna was keeping rice and yogurt, that mixed, that preparation, and maybe some fruits that he was eating. So this chapter relates how Brahma, though maintaining a mood of reverence, immersed himself in the great ocean of Krishna's sweetness. After praising Shri Krishna with great devotion mixed with knowledge, Brahma asks some questions. This is from commentary of Bishnu Thakur. I am not afraid if the real devotees who are relishing great bliss by collecting loads of jewels mocks my stance of selling jewels, that is, offering a few jewels. Wait. Means Bishnu Thakur is telling, I am not afraid if real devotees who are relishing great bliss by collecting loads of jewels mock my stance of selling jewels, means offering a few jewels. My attempt is very meager, but I'm not afraid. I'm giving little jewels. Though devotees, they are relishing so much jewels, I'm giving only little, but I'm not afraid of that. Meditating with determination solely upon the lotus feet of my Guru, Vishnu Thakur is telling, my heart desires to cross the ocean of Brahma's prayers. Means these prayers are also like ocean. Now Brahma has realized directly that Nandanandan, son of Nanda Maharaj, is the source of all forms of eternity, knowledge and bliss, all Satchidananda. Having attained firm devotion at the lotus feet of Krishna, Brahma profusely praises the Lord. Brahma said, My dear Vasudev, you are the source of countless forms and are the only worshipable Lord. You are glorified by everyone in the universe from me down to the grass. Grass is the lowest. That is why we have to be lower than a blade of grass. We should not have any worldly ego. I am of this world. Any worldly ego, no. You should be free. You should only know I am eternal servant of Krishna. spiritual spark belonging to Krishna Jiva, I am that, not any worldly this. In order to attain you, I offer these praises unto you. Or simply to please you, I glorify you in verse. Means one is I'm offering these prayers to attain you, or just to please you, just to serve you. Your transcendental body, dark blue like a fresh rain cloud, is wrapped in a garment more brilliant than lightning. Once I was in India, July, August, in Mayapur. That time I saw these clouds. Fresh rain cloud. They are dark, like dark blue. That Brahma's words describing Krishna suggest two things. The earth gets relief from the scorching heat of summer through the clouds of Krishna's rain. And the Chataka bird, like devotees, sustain their lives with the mercy pouring from the rain cloud of Krishna. Chataka bird is such a bird by nature. He will drink water only from cloud. He will wait. He will look up, and when that water will come, he will drink. Even there is so much water on the ground, pond, river, anything, still he will not drink. He will die, but he will not drink that water. Only he will drink that. So earth is hot, scorched, but it is pacified by monsoon, that rain cloud, or Chataka bird is getting. So devotees, they are getting mercy, rain mercy from Krishna cloud. Brahma continues, that is still in the commentary, Gunja berry earrings accent the beauty of your face. Gunja, some berries, or Gunja mala. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave Gunja mala to Raghunath Das Goswami and Govardhan Shila. They are red color, so you can eat them or you can wear them. Gunja berry earrings accent the beauty of your face, flowers adorn your hair, and a peacock feather rests atop your head. Brahma's description reveals the superiority of the lowly Gunja berries of Braja to the precious jewels of Vaikuntha. Narayan has gold, diamonds, pearls, and that. But Krishna only has these Gunja berries, but it is superior. Transcendental sweetness, when you see, when you have that eyes to see, that is far superior. The forest garland of wild flowers and leaves around Krishna's neck is superior to those made of the parijata, flowers from Svargaloka. By mentioning the morsel of yogurt rice in Krishna's hand, his stick and horn, Brahma indicates the superiority of Krishna's cowherd boy form over all others. In mentioning Krishna's soft feet, Mridu Pade, Brahma indicates that those wandering in the forest of Vrindavan become filled with ecstasy upon seeing Krishna's footprints. By stating that Krishna is the son of a cowherder, Brahma shows the superior fortune of Nanda over Vasudev in Mathura, that parent, father, but Nanda Maharaj is more fortunate in Vrindavan. So because our Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he told us, you have to worship Nandanandan Krishna. Aradhyo Bhagavan Brajesha Tanayas Tadama Brindavanam Ramya Kachitupasana Vrajavadu Varganaja Kalpita Srimad Bhagavatam Pramanam Amalam. That verse is there. The teaching of Mahaprabhu. You have to worship son of Nanda Maharaj. They all rasas there. He is the original and all rasas in him and possible with him. And his place is Brindavan. And the best worship is that of the gopis. And where you will get evidence for this? In Srimad Bhagavatam, Pramanam Amalam. And here Brahma will clarify it very nicely with Tattva, Siddhanta and Rasa, Tattva, Lila, everything he will say. So very good topic. So tomorrow we will further hear about the glories of Purushottam month and observance of Purushottam Vrata and this topic, Brahma's prayers. There is one Purushottam Kirtan our Gurudev used to do, so I have to follow in his footsteps. Ram Krishna Vasudeva Jagannatha Hari Hari Ram Krishna Vasudeva Jagannatha Hari Hari Ram Krishna Vasudeva Jagannatha Hari Hari Ram Krishna Vasudeva Gopinatha Hari Hari Ram Krishna Vasudeva Gopinatha Hari Hari Ram Krishna Vasudeva Nityananda Hari Hari Ram Krishna Vasudeva Shri Nityananda Hari Hari Ram Krishna Vasudeva Shri Gauranga Hari Hari Ram Krishna Vasudeva Shri Gauranga Hari Hari Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Hari Bol 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 जय श्री श्री गुरु गौरांग गांधर्विका गिरिधारी जीव की जय। जय श्री श्री गुरु गौरांग श्री श्री राधा मदन मोहन पंचदत्तात्मक श्री गौर हरि की जय। जय श्री श्री गुरु गौरांग श्री श्री राधा नयननाथ जीव की जय। जय श्री गौर नित्यानंद प्रभु की जय। जय श्री जगन्नाथ देव की जय। जय पतित पावन शिला गुरुदेव की जय। जय शिला परम गुरुदेव की जय। जय शिला प्रभुपाद की जय। जय श्री रूपानुग गुरुवरे की जय। जय श्री पंच तत्व प्रभु की जय। जय श्री वृंदा देवी तुलसी देवी की जय। जय सर्वविघ्न विनाशनकारी श्री नृसिंहदेव की जय। जय श्री श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय। जय श्री पुरुषोत्तम मास की जय। जय श्री पुरुषोत्तम व्रत की जय। जय व्रत पालनकारी भक्त वृंद की जय। जय अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। जय समागत भक्त वृंद की जय। जय श्री हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय। गौर प्रमानंदे हरि बोल। थैंक यू ऑल। दंडवत प्रणाम। हरि बोल।